Welcome back to Dirty Water, Coins and Collectibles. We got a nickel hunt. I didn't see anything obvious on the enders here, but we're going to be looking for buffaloes, V-nickels, proofs, key dates, semi-key dates, errors, varieties, anything out of the ordinary, foreigns. I'm going to try to get into the first 5 rolls. Bring you in with finds. See you in a second. Alright, hunted the first 5 rolls. We have something that might be a grease strike or it could be damage. I'm not sure. I have to look more into it. I'm thinking damage maybe because of the color is off, but I'll look into that a little bit more. We have a 1953 and a 1953 Denver. We also have this 2020 with a DDR. You can kind of see right here is doubling, and a little bit of doubling right there. So I have to look this one up, see what this one is, because I'm not 100% sure on it. Then we have this 2022 with a possible strike through right there. I have a nice 1982. Let me zoom out. This one's really nice. It has almost full steps. Not quite, but that's in good shape for an 82. So pull that aside. Then I found this one here. I have to use my hand on this. With like it's at a strike through in his nose. So on certain angles you can kind of see where it's indented from something striking through it. It's not damaged. There is a, let me try to get the angling on this. Right there. You can see how that's indented. Alright, let's get into the next 5 rolls. Bring you in with the finds. Alright, I'm on roll 13. Trying to go by every 10 rolls just so we can cut this down a little bit. But I did come across, looks like a 1939, and we have not found a Denver or a San Francisco yet. So let's see what we got. And we got a Philly. Alright, let me keep going. I'll bring you in if we have anything else that's cool. Rolls 6 through 15. We have our first foreign, a 1983 Canadian, our 1939 Philly, and a 1951 out of Philly. I have a couple scopers. We have a 2022 that has that weird marking on the side of his face. I don't know what that is. This also has a die clash under the stairs. So we have that. We have a 2020 with a DDR. Some doubling in the window right here. You can see it goes that way and down. And then we have a 1983 grease strike, which is kind of cool looking. I just pulled that aside just because the word Monticello is kind of cool looking. Alright, let's get back into it. Bring you in with the finds. Just flattened out roll 17. And we have, not that one. Where'd she go? Where is it? We had something. Oh, right there. 1946 out of Denver, and not the Henning. All right, let me keep going. Bring you back in with the finds. All right, just flattened out roll 18, and in the same spot. Why is it doing that? We have a 1948 out of Philly. All right, gonna keep going. Bring you back in with the finds. All right, just flattened out roll number 24. And we have a nice one. 1958 out of Philly. All right, keep going. Bring you back in if I find something cool. All right, just went through rolls 16 through 25. We have a 1946 out of Denver, a 1948 out of Philly, that nice 1958 out of Philly, and we have a couple of checkers. I have one under already. I have a 2023, which is DDR 002. So there's a little dot above the E, which is a marker. And then you have your lines coming down from the O, the N, the M. Little one from the V and 5. We have the, I'm trying to get a better picture of it, a little doubling right in here. So this is DDR 002. Then I have this 2021 with either feeder finger lines or die abrasions in the eye of Jefferson. I'm going to go with feeder finger lines. And then I have this nice 1983 with could be a die dent right here by the 3. And then some polishing lines. But this 83 is really nice. It's a good looking coin. Show you the other side. Aside from that there, but look at the strike on that. All right, I get through the next 10 rolls. If I find anything fun, I'll bring you in for it. All right, roll 27. Started flipping through some coins, and I see a buff. What do we have? Ooh, I don't know. No mint mark. Has all its legs. 3 feathers. All right, give me a second. All right, I don't know what this is. I just did search on Mad Die Clash. Looks like it could be a 27. There's definitely a 2 there, so it's in the 20s. But right here, between the feather and where the date would be, right here, looks somewhat like a clash. But there are no listings for Buffalo nickels. But this is, I can see it under my loop. This is a 2, maybe a 7. I don't know, but it's a 20 something. So that's cool. Got a buff. Not bad. Let's keep going. Bring you back in with the finds.
Oh my gosh.
Rolls 26 through 35. We have a 1940 Philly, a 1940 San Francisco, a 1946 Philly, a 1954 Denver, a 1955 Denver, a 1956 Denver, and a 1959 Philly. The more I look at this, I think it's a 1923 from further away, but I really don't know, but it has the look of a 23 as much as I can make out. I do have a 1983 with a clash die right here, a little bit right here, there's a little bit right there, and if I flip it over, very minor on the reverse, but you can see it right in here. And then a little bit on this side here. It's going to be right down in here. There's a little bit right in here. And that's about it. All right, let me get through the next 10 rolls. I'll bring you in with the fines. Rolls 36 through 45. We have another Canadian, 1984. We have a 1942 Philly with a lamination peel there. A 1948 Philly. A 1959 Denver. We have this 1988 with an off-center strike. I should say misaligned die because it's not on the reverse. So that's a pretty cool find. It's like probably, I don't know, 4% off, 3% off right down here. Then under the scope I have a 2022 with that weird mark on the face again. That line in the eye, so it's got a minor die clash right there. Then I have a 1983 Denver grease strike, but we do have signs of a die clash here. There's a little bit, where did I see it? I think there was a little bit right in here. Oh, up in here. Yeah, I think right up in here. Just a little bit right in here. And then on the back, it's just very minor right in here. And then we have another 1983 Philly, heavy grease strike with signs of a die clash right there, right under his neck, right here. Looks like right in here. No, I don't know if that's the spot. And then a little funk on the reverse. Really, really, really heavily grease struck coin here. And then we have, what did I have here? Oh yeah, this line right here. So it starts right up here, comes all the way down. It's kind of like that same markings on the 22s. So if anybody knows what these are, let me know down in the comments. All right, let's get into it. Last 5 rolls, bring you in with the fines. All right, I'm on roll 50. Just flattened it out, started picking through it. And this one looks old. Could be silver, but I'm not sure. Let's see. No, 1946, 1 year off, out of Denver. All right, let me finish up this roll. I'll bring you in with any finds. All right, all 50 rolls have been hunted. The last 5 gave us a 1939 Philly, not the DDR. We saw the 46 Denver, and I did find a 1994 slightly misaligned die, again down the bottom, probably about 2%, 3% off, but still pretty cool find. Let me flip it so you can see. Not bad. 2 misaligned dies, that's pretty cool. All right, let me get everything set up and I'll bring you in for the final wrap up. Okay, 50 rolls hunted. Here's our final wrap up. we have our two Canadians, a 1983 and a 1984. We have our two 39s. Neither of them are the DDO. We have our 40s, 42, 46, 48. And our 50s, we have a 51, a couple 53s, a 54, 55, 56, a nice 58, a couple 59s. We have this weird looking, I don't know if this is, like I said, a grease strike or someone dipped it in acid. If you have any ideas, let me know. We have our piles of errors and varieties. That 83 is nice. And then our fines. We have our misaligned dies, 1994, 1988, and our buffalo. Which again, I don't know the date. I'm going to guess a 23. All right, if you made it through this whole thing and you like what you saw and you learned something new, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get notified on any of my upcoming videos. And hit that like button. See you on the next one.